Hello, what's up everybody, it's Yoshinator195 here, coming at you with another Call of Duty gaming commentary in Black Ops 6, and this time we're going back to Warzone, because man oh man, I'm titling this, I've missed Warzone, and I've had a bit of a break. It's kind of, you know, I don't know, just, I put it on the back burner for a little bit, just wasn't playing as much. I guess you need to, you know, have a break every now and then. It's the what's it called? I was gonna say it's a girlfriend that you just need a break from, but more like the, you know, the crazy kind of one where it just, you know, burns your car and lights it on fire, keys your car and just lights it on fire, and because she can be a harsh mistress, I tell you that, Call of Duty, or just, and I'm not. They could go both ways. You know, she's a harsh lady, but a harsh partner. It's yeah, it's tricky with Call of Duty sometimes. I don't know if my analogy's working anymore. But anyways, I had a break. I don't think I played many video games. I think I just was watching more TV shows, really, White Lotus, and I've been training a lot more and doing actually, I was like, real life Call of Duty. No, actually just training and going to the gym and running, you know. But my friend, you know, I sent him a message. I think he is going to, he's also, you know, wrapping up the boots. What are they? Putting the boots up on the, hanging up the boots. My God, my analogies are terrible today. He's hanging up the boots in a couple of weeks. I think he's going to sell his PlayStation because he's moving back home and he's not going to have it. So I was like, well, you know, one last ride. You know, you got to do it for family. So I messaged him and I was like, we got to play, you know, a few games for, you know, old time's sake. And that's what we were doing. So it kind of coincided with Vin Diesel coming out. Vin Diesel, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And we gave that, you know, I think we got 15 shots. Could not get a win. It's a different game mode, Battle Royale, which is, to me, in my eyes, so much harder than Resurgence. There's less room for error. It's really tricky, and we're obviously not that good for it, and we need to be brought back alive. So, you know, Resurgence is our jam, and I hope in future updates they might bring that up. I know it's a big map. They could just circle it, you know, in one area. They could also do what they did before in the Sleigh Ride Resurgence. I don't know, why can't they just, like, have that and they're like a rotating, you know, smaller circle throughout that larger map kind of thing, because that was actually the bee's knees. I really loved that back in, you know, I think December time when it came out. So we only could have Rebirth, and it's a bit of a shame because I passed Call of Duties. I think Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, the later ones in 2022 and 2023. You had like Ashika Island, and like, you know, you had Uzbekistan, I think. But Ashika Island alone was like our favorite. It was so tight, and there was a lot of options. There was duos, solos. You could have that one with Rebirth and this one, and even that Area 99 I think is gone. Like, I don't think it's on the Resurgence anymore. So it's just like the Danks and Rebirth, and that's it. And I'm like, what is this? Like why are they almost like punishing us with less game modes? So I don't understand. Like, to me, is that because they want to get like better connection by channeling more players towards the same like map, only one choice, so that improves the connection? Is that the trade-off in that sense? For some reason, I don't think Activision or Treyarch are that clever to think about that. They just want to, like, I don't know, simplify things? Or maybe that's the case, but I just don't know why they would remove like Ashika Island unless they want to like make it more like, what's a limited time only thing. You should have got there before, and so in the future, you know, when it comes out, you better keep playing it because you never know when we're gonna take it out from the rotation. It's like, what? Like, why do that? So I don't know. I hope they bring it back. But Rebirth had, you know, it was pretty good for the most part. And I think, you know, playing it again, we maybe were a little bit rusty. It was still, you know, just as chaotic, and I think took us around maybe even 15, 20 times before we finally got one win, the first win since we had actually started playing again, as you'll see in this footage right here. And I think even the start of this was not the best. So I was like completely separated. I was alone hanging in the prison, which is never a good thing. You know, you always want to be with the team. I think from memory I was doing that because they were just, you know, in a hotspot. That control center on the other side is just nuts. Here I was very like stoked to get this guy. I knew that the most wanted was there and I was, right there, and I could not believe. I thought somehow I was going to cook that completely because like I think I drained 30 bullets and I had to bust out on the secondary and finally get him. I was hoping to get a double here, but whatever. My mate, a good friend, comes, cleans it up. Good communication skills, and now we were kind of together. So here we're kind of finally like getting a bit of a rhythm. I could get this guy, you know, the most wanted, and getting, I think he had customs here as well. And also this guy ordered customs that we're just checking out. And you can see here, I was trying to get the kilo. For whatever reason, the kilo 141, I think since I've been back, has just been my go-to number one. I picked it up, I think, from a random person, or maybe even it was like one of the higher loot boxes, and the rate of fire was just nuts. I thought the scope was great. Everything about it was just like rocking and rolling, and I was like, where did this come from? Like, it's an assault rifle and not usually my go-to assault rifle. So I don't know, is this just like a change that happened? I think they made a patch and they may have made some adjustments to the guns, but I've really been enjoying the kilo. Like normally I'll use the, you know, the PP 919 or even the KSV, or what's it called? Oh, completely forgot it. It starts with a G. It's gone from me now, but it's another, the G. I think it's a GRB, something like that, which is, you know, another great gun. It's like 60 bullets starting capacity or something. It's a GPR. That's it. So I think when we started realizing, like, getting away from control center and coming here, you know, apart from those two guys, it was a little bit more quiet. We could kind of come into, you know, interactions just one, like team versus team. You don't ever want to get into a situation where just multiple teams, because it's very difficult unless you're a god at Call of Duty. You can just handle team, you know, a 3-4 way Mexican standoff. You know, I can't do that. It's almost impossible, or very difficult. It's just too many people and too much chaos going on. So you want to kind of have like the team battles, which is kind of what we're doing around here. And I think here I got told, you know, that there were some guys below us, and right there, this guy came from outside. I thought the Semtex landed it perfectly at his feet. Thought that was going to drop him, but clearly not. He's using this gun, the CR56 AMAX, which is, I think, a newer edition or something. I've never seen this before. Don't know if that's also really good. Again, showing my inexperience between the last time I played COD, maybe like a month and a half ago. But I don't know where he came from, because I remember thinking there was a guy downstairs. I don't know if he just wanted to follow up from something, maybe he came from the prison. I don't know, I have no idea. But I'm going to go back to the same spot because I think we cleaned out that team or whoever they were. I don't know if we got the squad wipe, but it seemed fairly safe. Oh, there he is running now. I can see that now. He's going back. And put the cluster strike on. It's all kind of happening fairly swimmingly. And here I'm trying to just go back to get my custom loadout before the gas is going to get me. And I think my teammates were actually not too bad, as I see Splinter Cell. Still love that we have these crazy operators. But this moment coming up here, I remember now, is a very dicey. We have some guys at the prison and some guys to the right. And the worst part is being in what we call a pinch, where you're just getting squeezed from two sides. And here right there, I'm like, oh god, I got one guy in the prison, one guy back of me. Have to find cover as much as possible, and I think I knew that the gas was coming to the guys to the left where that ammo depot is, so trying to be a bit more patient, allowing them, the gas to kind of push them out of the way so that they can't pick me off. And then taking as much time as I can until the very last second to kind of slowly make my way up. But from here on, I know it's like 5 teams left, about 15, 14 people, trying to hug the walls, trying to get cover as much as possible, because this is, I'm starting to feel like I know that this is the end game. And here, like, you never want to be out and open. You want to get as soon as, you know, I'm trying to like sprint, what do you call it? Sprint dive, what is it? Control, not control. Controls on the keyboard. It's like crouch and sprint, and you're gonna do the slide because you just want to get inside as quickly as possible. And this little area here initially seemed safe enough, and I just noticed the green guy just squad wiped 2 or 3 of them. Wow, that's amazing. And yeah, this area is like fairly safe initially, except there's almost too many windows that, like, the left and right there, which are very like annoying, and you'll see coming up exactly why. So to kind of be in this area, you gotta like do this with like, I almost think with 3 people. You need a guard, like two for 2 of the windows and 1 for the front. And right there, I don't know how this guy, completely cooked it with the C4. I just didn't even know, barely, I think I heard him just in the last second, and he was obviously clueless. So I got away with that. I think we're on the same level here now. Yeah. Yellow there, and thought this guy, don't know how he's popping me off so easily right there. Sometimes you're like, what? I've got a sniper, I should have the advantage, but he's just like knocking me down and almost breaking all my plates. I don't know. Maybe something changed with the patch. Bullets are better. I don't know. It's only 3 teams here, and we're really trying to like be super holding this down. And here now, I'm like, oh god, this is it. They're coming in through the windows. Finally get this guy. I'm waiting to get. I want to get my mate over here. First, I need to play it up. I'm definitely. He told me that there's a guy right outside the window there. I'm just gonna lay down, watching. I'm very careful, cognizant of that window. I'm going to be looking left towards it as the gas is going to come slowly. In a second, I have to like get this guy. In a second, he's going to pop his head out. There's no way that this guy was going to escape me. But as I'm looking, yeah. So, at this point, I knew the guy was at the window, but I was worried about this guy as well. And that's just where you get into a pinch, where you just have no real good options, because he was waiting right outside the window. Reload, takes his time. Nothing I could do. I almost was damned if I, what is it? Damned if I do, damned if I don't scenario. But now it's a 2-on-1 situation. We're watching these 2 other guys because we're both down, and we don't even know if these guys know that they have the 2-on-1. But we're like, this has to be surely, and like, we were like, oh god, this guy's gonna choke. He was in a great spot, this guy, actually. I think on the kind of little roof there, or that little prison, what do you call that, fence gateway? But then he moves to the tent, and I wasn't so sure that this guy actually saw it. Like, I was like, oh, there he is, please get him, I can help you, like yelling out like Ethan from H3. But thankfully, he was fairly clear, like, and I saw once he was in the tent, I was like, there's no way. Like, this guy's got a great high ground, but man, this guy could not shoot him for crap. Look, he's just like, look how many bullets. This guy done well to survive, but thank God the green actually took him out. And we got the dub. So, there we go. I mean, ultimately, it felt good to be back. I had missed Warzone. It's still just as fun as I remember it. Maybe even just as frustrating. And I don't know, this might be the end of days, but I'll definitely come back to it, see if I can find a new squad and maybe some new dudes to hang out with in terms of the COD landscape. But might have to go back to try multiplayer, I don't know, we'll see. And that is it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, I'd love to know down in the comments below. But until next time, I'll see you. Thanks for watching. Peace.